Fuck you, pay me, no paying me less. If I don't get paid, then I'm spraying the set. I'm gonna hold you down. I'm gonna hold you down. Even when it's all up, even when it goes down, I'm around. I'm gonna hold you down. I'm gonna hold you down. Yeah. Speaking on milestones, I smoke to the pound gone. Watching TV, but I ain't got the sound on. Could have been the king, but I ain't put the crown on. Just a street nigga for the shit that I'm down for. What am I up for? What do I puff for? Say it's dope rhyme, lead the crowd in the uproar.
Happy Swedish Day. Happy Swedish Days. My sweatshirt. Is that mine? Or is that one of the jackets? Oh. I got a lot of like black hoodie, black sweatshirts, black long sleeve t-shirts. You want me to tell you what Mom's getting you? I know, I was just playing. You're gonna really like it though. I notice people will be telling their partners what they're getting and stuff sometimes when like family members tell them what they're getting.
I don't want that.
Okay.
We don't like it out here.
No, I wouldn't say nothing anyway.
I like the surprise.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna like it.
I'm an iron worker here in Wisconsin. I'm pretty proud of some of the plants and factories that we've built across the state. It's created jobs and made
Yeah, if Kamala don't win, it's some white people's fault.
We need to protect those workers here and not profits for others. The fact is,
it is. Because this is their fault when they win. I'm saying, you know, kind of, you know what I'm saying? They go vote. Because most white people, do you know 88% of the people that vote in this state are white? 88% of voters are white. I didn't even look that up. I was watching on the news, and I saw that. Shocked the shit out of me.
I wonder why that is.
I was like, holy shit, there's stuff that goes into that.
Like,
go ahead, baby, and I'll tell you one of the reasons that goes into it.
Okay, where is the black vote then?
Here's some of it, and I just talked about it. Some of it is on parole and probation like me.
Okay.
Some of it is sitting in county jails. They ain't been convicted of crimes yet.
Yeah.
Those people, and then the people that are here on work visas. They can't vote.
Right.
That's 3 groups of people right there. That's a lot of people. And who are the majority of those? Black and brown people. There's where a ton of them are right there. And just the fact,
too, I thought that, but I didn't want to assume.
That is it.
Like, oh, why isn't there more black voting while they're felons?
If you just look it up, if a person just, like you just asked, if a person just, like a person could just, yeah, that's what it is. That's a lot of voters. So when they're saying that, you know, the black vote on vote nights, where they're saying, oh, well, there's a chunk of it. And that's by design.
And do you think also that
that's just by design?
People in black and brown communities are less informed by nature?
Well,
like,
a lot of times we're just kind of working, like how we say
not that they're less informed, that they're being less informed, I should say. Like, remember the last election, or maybe it was the election before? There was that confusion on where people can vote, because, you know, it depends on where you live.
Some of that, they'll be doing that shit by design, too.
Right, like, I'm just saying, like, it's, you know...
trying to keep us dumb and shit or whatever.
Like, for example...
like politically dumb and shit.
Right, like the city of Glendale sends out, like...
Some of that's on us, though.
Well, you have to look it up, you know. You don't know, you know, people are just...
So is any of it an excuse?
It's not an
internet?
excuse. It's not an excuse.
For no matter what race you are,
because
you can look stuff up.
Because you can look into it.
And it sounds petty and trivial. Go look it up. You
can. But you can call City Hall. And actually, like, You could Google it, where do I vote? You put in your address, it'll tell you exactly where you're supposed to vote.
Exactly.
Because there's so many districts in the city. Like, I know Glendale's smaller, obviously, but not everybody votes at the same location, even in Glendale.
Sure.
So, like, they send out emails, newsletters, they go on Nextdoor, like, here's the map.
Oh, okay, I see what you're
If
saying.
you live in the green zone, you vote
They
here.
get you all prepped and ready.
And so I don't know
I see what
if
you're
this.
saying.
I don't know if larger cities do that. I imagine they do.
So you're saying
They have it
although
on
people
the-
should be informed, they should be getting information.
I mean, they do say it on the news, like check to where you're supposed to vote. So it is out there. People just have to. It's almost like the city services that are out there.
Right.
They're not coming door to door to tell you what services that are available to you, customized to your situation. You have to look it up.
Right.
So, like, you have to reach out to city services, like, hey, here's my sitch. What's available to me and my family?
There it is. Yeah, right there.
You know, or like, here, this situation with my kids. Is there any programs that would help them?
And that's where we lack sometimes.
So, like,
And then we say that there's a lot of city services for people.
there are, and
For
like,
everyone, we're not making it any.
Right.
We're talking about for white people. There's services you have to go. Basically, Michelle said you got to seek it out. But like you were saying, though, they should be providing information like they don't do in the county jails. The ACLU, they partner with the jail staff and the sheriffs. They give them the information. Jail staff's supposed to put that stuff in there, talk to people. They don't do their part a lot of times. Because you remember when I had that conversation with them on the phone, they said it can be hard sometimes getting the jail people to do their part.
So, and the other, not to give the city or the county or the state a pass, but it costs money to get that information out. Like if you're going to do a paper flyer with a map and districts, that costs money to print that and mail it out.
Yeah.
Whereas like the city of Glendale, they only have, 20,000 households to get it to or something.
Right.
Not 200,000 households to get it, like that costs money.
Yeah.
So that's an issue too. And then they're probably like, well, if people want to vote, they'll they'll come to us and find it out.
Mm-hmm.
But like in today's age of the internet, Facebook, you can go to, the website. You could ask your alder person. You could find, a lot of people don't even know who their alder person is.
And that's basics.
A lot of people don't even know what police district they're in, right? So like,
but then act like they know everything.
So if you are really invested in voting, you can't be like,
that's
well,
the key.
I didn't know where to vote, so I didn't vote.
It's how important it is.
They also
really
give rides to people.
Oh yeah,
like,
remember didn't they have like souls to the polls? I wonder if that's
yes,
the thing.
and like Michelle Bryant was
Shout
part
out
of that.
Michelle Bryant.
Yes. Where she was driving people to the different polls to vote. And so, like, there are services out there. You can take a city bus,
Yeah.
I mean, there are ways to do it if you really wanted to do it.
It's how invested and how important it is, too.
A lot of people say, oh, I can't get off of work. Well, you could have registered for, if you don't, you can also go online and request for absentee ballots for the entire election year. That's what I did.
Turn that coffee off.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. And you can just early vote. Do the mail-in.
You can, the absentee voting.
Yeah.
That has to be turned in by a certain time.
Oh, and early voting go-in where you can literally go in. That starts this coming up week, y'all. So let's go.
People can do that. Polls are open until 8 a.m. They open at 7 a.m.
There are different time chunks.
There's ways to figure it out.
Yeah.
Ask your neighbor.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I just moved to this area. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to vote now. You know, like there's ways to figure it out. You just have to do it. Like no one's going to do it for you.
Exactly.
So that is
like with most things.
I think that is some of the problem why people don't vote is just like, I don't know where to vote, or I didn't want to take my lunchtime doing it.
And you know, in reality too, part of it is the majority, and I don't know the percentage, but the majority of the country doesn't vote anyways.
Well, and also
in like true reality.
Right, like if
that's what's kind of crazy.
Numbers, like like when it was Clinton and Trump, like because the numbers were so important because she actually won the popular vote. Mm-hmm. It was only like a total of 4 million people that voted.
Exactly.
And you're just like, wait, isn't there like 1 billion people here?
That's what I was gonna say. That's kind of like the last part of it too. Like, wow. And if you think about it, it's kind of crazy. Wow. I'm saying we, just us in general, people. While we're sitting there like trying to say who doesn't come out and vote, like why the black vote is so low, why the Latino vote is so. I'm just giving examples. Why the Haitian community. But right, and I'm saying, but in reality, they don't ever ask like why the fuck the majority of the country just doesn't vote in general.
Right.
Like, hey, people, like why? You know what I mean?
And I think a lot of people feel like.
But some of it has to do with age too, because everyone ain't at least 18.
Well, that too, but I think a lot of people truly feel like their one vote won't matter.
I hate that.
And I get it. One vote isn't going to... Literally one vote won't tip the scale.
If
I
that
agree.
was realistic.
But when you have 3 million people that say my vote won't count, that does make a difference.
It'll start adding up.
That can make the difference of Kamala getting the electoral vote for Wisconsin or Trump getting the electoral vote.
Good point, yeah.
So, like, and also people, I think some people who don't pay attention or don't care don't realize that it's not the popular vote. You have to get certain votes to get the electoral vote to win that state.
Some people literally don't know that yet.
So...
That is dumb, though, to me.
It is dumb, and I think they should get rid of it.
Because in any competitive thing, I don't care if it's sports, to just how important or insignificant it is, you just, like, whoever has the most of something wins.
Right.
Like, that's just how what?
The highest score wins.
Right. Because then if you did it like that, if you literally did it like that, and you let people know that's how it is, I feel like more people would actually vote. Because there is a small amount of people that don't vote because they don't like the they don't like how it's ran.
Right.
Like, they don't like, some people just don't like the candidates, some people don't, but some people literally don't like how the system is set up, how the process goes.
Agreed.
And they sit home and just like, well, fuck that.
So, like, I mean, if more people were informed...
And there's only 2 candidates, you gotta pick, we all will wish there were more, but there's only 2.
Right.
So either stay home or pick.
And some people, like, have just a lot going on, a lot of shit happening in their life, and they're just like...
Wait, that maybe didn't make sense. Stay home or pick. Just make a choice. Sorry. Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
Like, sorry. A lot of people have a lot of shit going on and are just like, I don't have time. Yeah. But they give you so many opportunities. Absentee ballot, early voting, day of election. And again, no one's knocking. Although... They do have, like how your mom and Jim do canvassing and stuff.
Shout out
those
Mom and Jim.
People would know where you should vote.
For sure.
Maybe. Yeah. But they'd be able to tell you where to find that information. Mm-hmm. So, like, there's so many opportunities to figure out where to vote that you can't... I don't accept that as an excuse of, I don't know where to vote. Because the internet will tell you.
It really will. It really will.
You just type in, where do I vote, and it will tell you.
Yeah, because everyone can't provide every piece of information for it. At some point, a person has to go on the Googles.
And who doesn't have a smartphone?
Right. Even poor people have iPhones and shit nowadays. Homeless people would be having cell phones and shit. So like everyone has one. It's either in your hand, it's in your pocket, or it's somewhere right near the fuck by you. So.
Or you can ask somebody in your neighborhood.
Yes.
I don't know where to vote. Where should I vote?
Ask somebody in one of your group chats, or your, people are always in these like different group chats. Ask someone in there.
Post it on Facebook. I guarantee somebody will send you a link.
Go to Reddit. Oh, and shout out, White House has they have a Reddit page now.
Oh, really?
Yep. For where you can go on there and they give you all the facts about stuff. It's kind of like a buffer to keep all the rumors and bullshit when people say stuff, and then the White House literally has a Reddit page.
Yeah. So there's just so many opportunities. So I don't accept that.
Even when if someone wants to go look at Kamala's plan. You can go look I'm glad I remembered that. That's the one thing when people are saying like Republicans are like, oh, well, she's not being all detailed. Man, like these rallies are only, like she can't get up there and explain, like for the economy. She doesn't, it's literally not even in the time frame for her that she would literally have to go up there and explain every fucking detail of her economic plan. It would take probably at least a good 30 minutes. They don't have time to even do that there. People should just know that.
Which is funny that you say that because Trump's rallies are like 3 hours long and he still doesn't.
5 minutes of policy.
He doesn't even give detailed plans. He dances, talks shit.
That was funny when his mic was off for 13
does
minutes.
the finger guns to people.
Yeah. The finger guns. He does do that shit.
But or like this little finger wave.
Mm-hmm. Or waving when there's no one there.
Right,
when he gets off the plane. But yeah, they said dude was drinking a Diet Coke while he was. I played the clip on the episode. The dude, because it's in the documents, they had it was on the news and everything. The dude, they're reading from the document. The dude said he went in, he like rolled in a TV or whatever. They started watching it. He said he left the room to go get Trump to go get Trump a Diet Coke. He came back in and they were just sitting there watching this shit. So dude was smashing a Diet Coke while people were getting killed and beat up and trampled over
and I'm pretty sure now he's saying he did call in the National Guard and they were like, no, we don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
That's crap. Like now he's just rewriting history. Also, move on from that. He keeps saying like Vance too is like they're just focused on the past. No, you guys are.
Mm-hmm. That's what he talks about in every one of his rallies.
Well, and now he's ramping it up because he wants to remind people that the last election was stolen, so this one will be.
Right. Oh shit, Juice is on.
You can record it.
Mm-hmm. Enjoy the scene.
Record it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll wait.
That ain't relaxing. Sounds like someone was getting attacked. That's a new one. They must know people are stressed out. That was a long ass Enjoy the Zen. Juice. About to watch Juice. Record it too.
Alright, man, yo. I'm hungry. Let's go get someplace, get something to eat. Yo, let's go to Steele's house. His mom's ain't home. Nah. What you got in the refrigerator? She still got them turkey wings? Turkey wings? No, man. She ain't been shopping, man. Well, I believe we need to go over to your crib and just see what's in the fridge. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Q, man. Go in there and get me some cigarettes. Well, I gotta go get them. Because it's your turn, my brother. Now go on. Hold on, I'm gonna get him. Oh, man. That's cold. Lucky son.
You got him, baby?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I'll just jot down some wish players for our NBA draft thing.
Yeah.
Just so, we got our NBA draft coming up here for a little fantasy. Starts at 1 o'clock, so we'll let you know who our teams are. Yeah. All right, baby, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay.
Don't look at me, damn it! Hey, yo, Q, you want a piece of this?
Nine with a bandana. If a gun was a guitar, I could play it like Santana. Probably hanging out of the roof of the panorama. Got work, I could move it from here to Santa Ana. Fucking with the apes, the clips is all bananas. Reload, re-up. Probably playing Riri in a Reese colored Corvette. Jet when you see us. Worse than the devil's rejects when you meet us.
Peace and blessings. This is DVJ and Michelle. We just want to say happy Sweetest Day to everyone, for people that celebrate or participate, you know what I mean, or whatever. Just saying shout out to y'all. Make it a good one. You know what I mean? And we just want to say we hope that everyone is going to go out and vote. If you're not registered to vote, please do so. And whoever you decide to vote for, make sure you can deal with whatever choice you make. Make sure you do all your research. Don't just listen to people and, you know what I mean? Do a little digging. Do a little digging and find out what's really going on. Find out what's going on with immigration. Find out what's going on with the economy. Keep in mind, too, with the economy and stuff like that, we're always crying about the inflation and blah, 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 blah. But keep in mind, too, all the wasteful spending we do, all the stuff that we buy that we don't need and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, just create a plan to vote. Vote for somebody like me. If you're somebody that don't want to vote, you don't really do it for somebody like me that's itching and that's scratching and that wants to vote bad. Do it for someone like me in my position that can't. You know what I mean? I mean, that's asking a lot, but I'm just saying. You know what I mean? And just, try not to be a selfish voter. I know that's tough. That's a hard ask. But try not to be a selfish voter. And what I mean by that, if there's something like if you the majority of your people or your base or whatever is voting for for Kamala, for example, the majority of black people are voting for her. And even if you may not like her or whatever issue you have or whatever it is, think about the rest of the people that do want to vote for her. We need you to help out. Because just think about all the stuff I said about all the people that can't vote, like me, someone like me. People that are here on work visas and, adding to the community, law-abiding citizens, paying taxes and all this, they can't vote. You know what I'm saying? People that are locked up in the county jail that haven't been convicted of any kind of crime or yet anything. They're just sitting in there. They're eligible to vote. And no, their vote doesn't get taken back. It's not like what if they vote, though, and then they end up getting convicted? well, it's too late. That your vote doesn't get taken back or erased. Your vote counts. So just think about all that. You know what I mean? And then, like, we're saying, like, well, you know, what's she going to do? Like, this is only the second time. We've had one black president, so this is potentially only the second time. So you can't sit here and say that black presidents haven't done anything. Like, this is only the second one we potentially might have. All the rest of them were white. And shit's still the way it is for black and brown people, so can't we vote for somebody black? I'm just saying. So, like, you know what I mean? Some of them arguments that we use to not vote for her they're just straight up garbage and ridiculous. They just are. But anyways, everyone have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy NFL football and all that stuff, because I know what I'm going to do. This is my last day, like, talking about any politics or whatever until Monday, and then we'll get right back after it. Because it's coming, though, y'all. We're under 2 weeks now, or something like that, or right around 2 weeks. This Tuesday will be 2 weeks. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So, yeah, we're 17 days away. And y'all know that's going to be here. 17 days is going to seem like a week. So, yeah. But my point is, you can't be somebody that's going to not vote, or you go vote for a person, then afterwards they're doing all this fucked up shit, and you're like, oh, well, I didn't know that was going to happen, and I didn't know this, and I didn't know that. It's too late then. And I'm going to say, anyone that's voting for Trump, you're screwing the rest of us around in reality. Because, see, here's the other thing about dude. He's on some vindictive stuff. So you know he's going to be going back, you know, and just being on some spiteful stuff. So, just, you know, make sure you can live with whatever choice you make. All right, y'all. Peace. Have a great one.